In this video, what I wanted to do was draw your attention to the many resources that I've created since I started self-publishing back in December 2019. My journey involved or has involved self-publishing across many different platforms, including Amazon KDP, Ingram Spark, Draft Digital, and I also have some audiobooks that I've placed on Findaway Voices, and that has a distribution network that goes into the hundreds across the world. What have I learned along that journey? Well, I do know that self-publishing is challenging. You have many setbacks along the way. There are times where you feel like you're getting momentum and then suddenly that gets taken away from you. Your income is very slow to start with, and you might have seen a previous video of mine where my first 3 months I earned $0, and then things started to accelerate as I got to about the 6-month mark. But there have also been times when the revenue's not where I thought it would be at the period of time that I've been publishing. But it's important to keep on going. That is one of the hardest things I think with self-publishing is if you don't see those initial results, then you feel like pulling back and maybe stopping. But you also need to continue to evolve. And also the best thing you can do is help others along their journey along the way. So what I wanted to do was draw your attention to the many resources that I've created for self-publishers, and I've lent back on my experience to have sold well over 100,000 books now, and also self-published 350 books or titles along that journey. So what are some of these resources? Well, I'll show you a few of them in a moment. But also remember, you can go to the links in the description and I'll provide a heap of those resources for you to review, download and look at. And I'll also go through a few of those that I think will probably help you accelerate and get to where you want to faster than you would if you didn't have that resource available. So let's get into some of these resources right now. The first resource that I'll run through right now is my YouTube channel. So I started my YouTube channel back in May 2020, and now I have just over 17,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. So thank you to everyone that is subscribed. So as you can see, I think I've got around about 120 videos now on self-publishing. There might be a couple in there that are to do with YouTube, but 95% of them are all self-publishing directed. So there are so many resources in here that you can look at and reference. If you haven't seen all of my videos, then go back, scroll through, check out what's popular and see if there's anything that's of interest to you that will help you on your journey. Now, there's even a couple of interviews. I did an interview with Paul Miles, and I also did another interview with Chris Radog. So that was a really good opportunity for me to interview a couple of guests as well. Now, let's go through these other resources, and you can find the download links in the description. So I've got my KDP Resources Guide for Self-Publishers. I won't go through every part of it, but it talks about the introduction, the pros and cons, free resources, everything that is available for you, and links is included in the KDP resources. Then I've got free and paid tools for KDP, so you can go through and check out all these ones that I use for my self-publishing. There is heaps there too. I've got the book launch basics document, so tips to launch your book, and it goes through the 5 tips, different key tips. It's also got a launch planner there for you too. I've got my 25 tips for self-publishing for beginners. So the 25 tips to get you started for KDP. And it goes through all of those tips, which I think are just so important. And it also has a few links to my courses. Then I've got the 3 steps to more book sales. This will help you if you're struggling with your book sales, and the key steps that I recommend that you focus on when you're going through your books to ensure you're ticking all the right boxes. ConvertKit. Now, this is an interesting one. I've created this resource if you'd like to build an email list or help with your launches with your courses. If you can build up an email list, when you go to launch, you have a ready-made audience that knows your books, knows your brands, and are ready to purchase. And so I highly recommend you look through this resource and create what we call a lead magnet, and that will go inside your book. And I'll talk through everything about that. And there's even a YouTube video which I'll cover a fair bit of that on too. The next thing is to go to the Life Graduate Publishing Group Gumroad store, and there's 30 products here, and you can check these out. Majority of all of these are free, so you can go through and pick and choose what you want and download those. So there are another 30 resources there. Another area that I've now specialized in over the last 12 months has been my courses. So this is Udemy, and I've got closing in on 5,000 students, and now I've got a best-selling course for low and no content books, how to write a creative children's picture story book, Mastering Amazon Ads, which is a bestseller, how to design a standout book cover, which is a bestseller. I've got how to successfully launch a book. Then there's the email marketing course. And also, if you're looking at expanding to Ingram Spark, there's a course there for you as well. And Udemy will often provide big discounts on the courses as well. So that's an option for you. Many of those courses are also on Skillshare. So if you have a Skillshare subscription account, you can access any of my courses and view them at your pleasure. So that's another platform that I've got on. If you were interested in expanding to Ingram Spark, where I've made over $100,000 on Ingram Spark through my publishing, then I've got the course outline guide, talks you through why choose Ingram Spark, a lot about the course, all the different resources and things you can get. Then there's also the course project within that course, which helps guide you through the whole process of publishing with Ingram Spark. And then finally, I've also got a membership bundle which brings together all of the resources into one bundle, which you can just pay a monthly fee and gain as much access to all of those courses as much as you want to. So there's some of the resources. But if we just quickly go back to my YouTube channel, I just want to highlight that there are plenty of videos that cover so many elements of self-publishing. I've put so much into creating these videos. I just want to help you to get to where you want to go. And whether it be KDP, whether it be Ingram Spark, if there's habits for success for KDP publishing you need to do, whether you want to use Canva and combine it with BookBolt. I actually show you how to create a book in that one right there. There are ways that you can do the upload process with KDP. There's a BookBolt tutorial. Please just check out all of these, and that will help you with Amazon ads as well. And I just wanted to cover off all of that. So there you have it. There's going to be well over 100 resources that you can choose from. There are so many free resources that I've created for you. Work through them. Hopefully all of that helps you out on your self-publishing journey. So I hope you enjoyed the overview of those resources that I've created over the journey so far. Now in the month of February, I'm going to be focusing on online course creation. Just going to be deviating a little bit from what I've been previously creating on my YouTube channel. I would like to provide those that are interested in online course creation the opportunity to see how you put it together and how I've made it into a passive income stream that has really been able to be built over a period of 12 months. And you can create anything you like with online courses, and it's another way that I've been able to continue to evolve my business as well. And it's a passion of mine too. So you need to be passionate about it if you were to do it yourself. So thank you so much. Remember, if you do like this video, to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I look forward to sharing with you more content. I will be coming back to talking about self-publishing and books in March, but for the month of February, as I mentioned, I'll be talking about online course creation. So anyway, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you later on.